Alrighty, we are live. How you doing, everybody?
I know, Tom, we're a little bit late. It was like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
it's Tay's fault.
I was sunburnt and I was getting aloe.
She was aloeing her boyfriend. She was rubbing him down.
Actually.
In front of everybody. So it's very awkward.
I was just putting aloe on him.
Yeah. So anyway, good morning, everybody. We have a whole house full of people today. So could get noisy. But so Tom, we are doing your recipe, my friend. The one you sent me. I got maple spam and I got bacon spam. I had to go find a cheese cutter because I didn't have one. And I didn't go to the thrift stores this week. So I had to go find one while I was at Wally World getting this stuff. So then I got my, y'all remember that skillet I pulled out of the dumpster that I had to clean up that was after the 5K? The cook's tools. That's what I got. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You're not even paying attention. Jeez, please. So anyway, we're gonna fry up some spamage in this, and I'm gonna plop in bacon grease because why not, right? So while I'm doing that,
Mom, great. YouTube is being flaky. I keep getting spitting circles.
oh, well, it's not on our end, is it? Okay.
Trying to pull up this show on.
Okay. So I don't know, Tom. Have you tried these?
That's a lot of bacon grease.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do some frying. So Cub's got a swollen tongue. We'll just leave it at that. She started catching a lot of flack for it, and I did start like channeling it away, and
you did.
Swooped in and did the dad thing and kicked the naysayers in the teeth.
Thank you, Dad.
Told them what for. So. What?
Who's asking about a toothbrush?
Oh. Oh yeah, he's got one here. He's like moved in.
No, he's not.
Pretty much.
Every time I pass here, he's here.
He's not moving.
Oh, so all right. While this is heating up and melting. Cool. So Tom, I don't know if have you made this or is this just something you thought would be really cool? Because I'm gonna try because that did look kind of cool. So we're gonna make it and see what happens. But Pay said Uncle Steve's original would be the great accompaniment for chips. We should do the bacon flavor first, huh? Yeah. Because I was thinking kind of breakfasty.
I haven't made it.
Okay.
But I want to.
Thought it'd be cool. Well, see, I do see what you post, man. He sends me stuff, and if it looks fairly inexpensive and interesting, we'll do it. Unlike somebody else who sends me stuff that's like Wagyu and says we should do that. I don't know.
It was National Wagyu Day, and I said, "There's just a video idea, Lee."
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we'll just go Wagyu.
What up, Pickles? Pickles said good morning.
Charlie, what up?
Mad Dog Barbecue, man. He said, Lee.
Madwood, what's up? All right. So that's how thin they're supposed to be sliced, right? That's what the video showed. So if I
All I see is
stand this up, not like that, but like this. You want them kind of thin. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, I'm all down. That one was a lot thinner, kind of wavy. I'm making wavy chips here, guys.
Tom said, I know Charlie sends you the Wagyu ideas. Who wants to be the next Buddha?
Speaking of that,
No, it was actually Rusty that sent him the Wagyu idea.
Speaking of that, Charlie, I was at Walmart. I know, the devil. And
Honey Badger, good morning.
what's up, Honey Badger? I'm using the dumpster find cast iron skillet today, the cook's tools. So anyway, I was at Walmart. I know, the devil, and found.
Tom said, I'm thinking the thinner is better.
Yeah.
Thinner the better. People say Google my ass.
So anyway, back to what I was saying before I forget. Guga has a line of cooking stuff. He has a grill brush. He has a cast iron grill plate. He has what was the other thing? There was one more thing. And I was like, oh, Charlie. And I was going to send it to you, but I kind of forgot. But I saw it this morning, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and I looked, and the Guga thing, the skillet is supposed to be like a 2-burner.
Hamburger press.
Yeah. The hamburger press. And I don't know. I mean, I kind of said, I could probably get one of these and do a review video, but, is it worth it? That might get a couple views. I don't know. Okay, so this one's going to be tough to cut.
Yo, what up, Scotty? Scotty's in.
Scotty, he's doing a marathon cook today.
Mm.
He's shooting 4 videos today. Or at least he said he was. Whether he really is, I don't know. But I'm with you, buddy. I finished one video yesterday. It was a big film day for me. I finished one, shot 4, and started a 5th.
Pickles said, I own 4 hamburger presses, LOL, and got you on number 3 video right now.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You can do
Scott,
that when you start at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
In different time.
Well, that he started at 2 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Also, Pickles asked if the skillet has Google, Uncle Fester head molded into it.
I don't. Let me see if I can bring it up. There it is. Can you see that?
We could bring this down on this one.
I don't know how to do that. Oops. Okay. There. How's that?
Down. Yeah.
So it doesn't show that it has its head on there, but it's supposed to be going over 2 burners. Oops. Then there's the burger press, and then this other vacuum seal marinade set. And then he had the tool, the brush, right there. So,
Is that a bristle brush?
yes. Effortlessly clean your barbecue. There it is. There's the marinade kit. Vacuum seal marinator. There's the burger press. It's adjustable. So you can make a thick or a thin. Make smash burgers. 3 different sizes. Yep. But there's a sear plate. And I did pick it up, and it does say cast iron on it somewhere.
Scotty said the filming part is easy. It's the editing, uploading, all in one day. That's the hard part.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've got all those to edit. I've got a bunch to edit. And I got them separated out into different folders on my phone, so it's easier to edit when I go to edit. So that's nice, but anyway. So I tell you what, man, I did dishes all day yesterday, and I had the sink down to where it was just like 1 cup in there. I get up this morning and the whole sink's covered. Like you can't find anything. It's all, the whole sink's covered. But we have like, I don't know what, 20 other people here this week.
Yep.
Seems like it. The in-laws are in. The Paige roommate's in. The boyfriend's here.
Pickle said this is just for bears. I should have said the love of Java and Palpatine.
The what?
Oh, sorry. The love child of Java and Palpatine. On the cast iron skillet.
Oh.
Instead of the Uncle Fester.
You're a good silhouette.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see that there was a Voodoo silhouette on there. I didn't even see his logo on it, so we'll see. I don't know if that's on there.
Tom said that Charlie should buy a bunch of Voodoo stuff, put them up, put his head over it, and rename the items as Pickle Party Pack and sell it on eBay.
So, Charlie, I had to laugh because I guess there was a pickle collab that went on that I didn't know. I didn't know anything about it, but Jim's Kitchen and what's her name? Karen, In the Kitchen with Karen, did pickle videos, like a pickle dip, and Karen's video has the same emoji that Charlie uses on his channel logo.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, that's funny. So I had to look. I was like, did Charlie do a collab with In the Kitchen with Karen? No, not so much. It was just a pickle dip video. Yeah. But I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, Charlie. So I guess I should start heating this oil up earlier. Yeah, we're getting there. We're over 200. We're getting there.
It just take a second. This cast iron.
Yeah.
Tom said they cooked Charlie cannibals.
So, Tom, the thing you sent me, they said to wash out. So I just washed it. Wash out this, and then you put a paper towel in the back, and that's what that's your container to stuff your chips in. So I did just wash it.
I've seen them do spam fries like that, but I haven't ever heard of the spam chip. But I guess it's the same thing. It's just fried spam.
Yeah,
But the fries they did, they cut them into French fry sticks and stuck them in the spam can. I could see where they were going with the photographic effect there.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. I like spam, and the wife's not here. She had to work today. So.
Pickles said that some Long Island deli has a pickle sandwich with pickle instead of bread. We went viral a couple days ago.
Who did? A sandwich did?
Yeah, it's a pickle sandwich, but instead of bread, they
Right.
use pickles.
Which is crazy because that's been around for as long as I've been doing keto. I mean, as long as I've been researching keto and stuff, that's been around. I mean, it's a low carb alternative. I'm not that big into pickles to want to do that. So
Scotty said that Friday if you replace the gearbox on the machine, that makes sense.
oh yeah. We're starting to get some white smoke here, and it's saying it's about 300. So we're gonna fire this dude up. What you think, Kobo?
I'm trying not to get ice everywhere.
Let's see what happens. It's been all right. It's been all right. Can't really complain much. I mean, the back's still a bit tender and feeling better. The days that I over medicate, I feel better and I get things done.
Yeah.
But then the next day, it was really bothersome. But I did finally go on my walk Friday, and then so what we do Friday is every this group that I'm with, it's all peer led, right? So it is. Huh?
I was just saying, Bob, we're going to go to Academy.
Oh, okay. I don't think they open till 10, maybe. But anyway, it's peer led. So what they do is they have a guy who runs the site, and he comes up with the routes for the workout and the workout stuff. And for anybody that's walking or running, that he has kind of a route set up. And then they sometimes they'll have a guest, like they'll pick somebody to come up with the route, but I mean they're still like the site leader, but they'll pick somebody to come and do the workout. So I'm doing it next Friday. So this coming Friday I'll be doing that, and then we go to breakfast, and that's usually just kind of another peer-led conversation. You know, it can be about anything. We try to steer away from politics, but you know, something Bible-based usually, and then it's pretty.
After that debate the other night, how could y'all stay away from politics on that conversation?
It was hard, but we did. There was quite a few wisecracks. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was kind of like the guys from the Muppets that were up in the balcony. Ooh,
Anyway,
she's getting a little bit hot.
He said that my mom never cared for Spanish. She didn't know what was in it. For all we know, it could have been soylent green. Scotty came back and said he knows exactly what's in the Spanish and makes it. And it's just they grind up spices, mix it in every day. And Tom said Waldorf and Zach.
So, Scotty, let me know. Do you guys make this? Can you see that? Can you see it?
This is the off-name brand spam.
No, it's not.
Looks like it.
It looks like spam,
But it ain't Spain.
but it is meat-free. 100% plant-based.
Okay.
I can't even read the ingredients, babe.
Ingredients: water, non-GMO soy protein, palm oil, seasonings like onion, black pepper, natural flavors, potato starch, thickener, modified vegetable gum, wheat, gluten, and fiber, sugar, yeast, extract, red yeast, rice powder, potassium, salt, pepper, oil for color.
Yeah.
Y'all,
I'm not even sure about that. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but we're gonna try that one day.
It ain't spam.
It's vegan spam.
It's vegan spam.
If vegans want spam, just stop being vegan.
But so I questioned that. I questioned that on the last stuff that Cub and I did a taste test on. And I had posed the question, why in the world would somebody who's against meat want to eat canned meat? One guy responded with, because it's for the people that are transitioning from the SAD diet, the standard American diet, to vegan. So it's kind of their their gateway to transitioning to vegan. If that makes sense.
Pickle said he had never seen anybody make homemade spam. Bless you, Casey.
Oh, you haven't. Harry Sue's got a recipe. It's right behind the green. I don't think it is.
Nope.
Yeah, something in California.
Glendale, which makes sense.
Yep. But my cousin's vegan, and he's always like, "You gotta do more vegan stuff." So.
And from California.
Yeah, and he's a California kid, but we're trying to broaden our horizons, and
Tom said sounds like unfunny.
Yeah.
Scotty said that the formula for spam has changed over the years.
But it's still
it's such an unnatural meat already. It makes no sense. Makes sense to take it a step further. Tom said that I would think spam cake would be for people who can't eat meat because of medication.
Could be, yes. I think it was Harry Sue that somebody went on a tour and they showed how they actually make spam, and it's Boston butts.
Right.
It's just Boston butts ground with water and tater starch and make a paste. And instead of pumping it into a log, or run through an extruder like a hot dog or a bologna, they put it in chunk form.
Yeah.
For spam.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really cool is the history of spam. When you go back to the World Wars and they were shipping it overseas, and that was part of their rations, was a can of spam.
Yep.
Pretty nifty, dog.
Yeah. We're just Brian. It didn't say how long to fry these, so I'm just going until, I don't know. They look good. Yeah. So they look good. So, in other news, y'all went to the Charleston yesterday.
Yes.
So the in-laws came in Friday,
Yes.
and they come in from Ohio, and they wanted to go to Charleston for a day trip. So I stayed home and shot videos all day.
So we all went. It was a lot of fun. We got a good chunk of sun. I'm burnt. Okay. But it was a lot of fun. I got to the ocean. I went out really deep. And then we went around shopping, just kind of looking around. We went into Bird's Cookies. If you haven't been there in Charleston, you guys need to go. Casey and Jordan tried to play praline for the first time ever, and they liked it. Candy store. We did a lot of good stuff. We went to Cage's, and that was kind of a miss for most people. It wasn't as good as it was last time. But,
I picked that. Who is she? I don't know. Pig.
oh yeah, it's a bar or not. It's
She's a restaurant.
Seafood.
Yeah.
Pickle said that spam is really popular on the island.
Right. Yep. It's an Hawaiian specialty.
Mm-hmm. We
Okay.
tried that mishibi with the rice and the seaweed, where you roll it up. I don't know. I can't pronounce. Reagan was here and we tried it, and she wanted it, so we made it. Musubi, masabi.
Sushi.
No, it was spam. You grilled it off, and then you had the sushi rice, and you put that down, and then you rolled the seaweed around it.
I don't know about
The
that.
seaweed,
It's like the sushi, but it's like the center is steak.
spam, and rice.
I don't know.
It's not rolled. It's like rectangle.
Yeah.
Charlie knows. He watched it.
Nice. Pickle said you went to Charles, but can you do the Charles? I can do the Charles.
I can't do that.
You can't do the shoot dance.
Whatever that is, I
The
can't.
floss.
I can't do that.
No, it's the other one. It's
I can do the truffle shuffle.
Do you not know the truffle shuffle is, guys?
That boy dance in the Goonies.
Yeah, the Goonies, where he grabs his belly and he goes, oh, well, he lifts his shirt up. He's like,
Yeah.
And we all went to Charleston for a day trip on Monday.
Mhm.
yeah. So, Peg, tell them about what else happened.
So,
Or should I? Because Pay wasn't driving. That was my initial question. Was Pay driving?
so no. Mama, we decided to go to Pages, and there was a parking spot in the shade. And we had the cooler, and we had frozen stuff, so we wanted to back it in so it was colder, and it was in the shade. Well, a tree just grew out of nowhere, and
Like Jack and the Beanstalk.
yep,
It
just like that. And broke our back window.
Gotta hate them parking lot trees.
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
Yeah, well, they was probably on the side,
Yeah.
Parallel parking. No. Oh, jeez.
But
The story's getting worse as it unfolds.
the tree fell, broke the window. Mom called the insurance company.
The
called
tree
cops.
fell.
The tree fell.
No, I meant like it hit the back window, and the back window fell down, broke.
Yeah, there's a big dent at the taillight, and from what I can gather, by cleaning it up and putting the cardboard up over the window, was that it hit the taillight,
I think so.
'Cause it dented it in. dented in, and then that twisting motion is what jarred the glass and broke.
Pickle said maybe it was bruised.
Yeah, maybe.
I agree.
This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm getting some good color.
this is not brown. Like this.
There's too much grease in there.
Huh?
Well, you wanted a shallow pan fry.
I think it's so much grease. If there wasn't so much grease, it was just on the bottom. It would probably be crisping up and a whole lot better.
Well, we can try that, and then on the next batch, I can get a flat pan and toast it up, and then we can compare. I mean, that one's looking really good.
But yeah, we went there. We did shopping around Charleston Market. And then we came home and we all had a sleepover downstairs. We all had a sleepover in the living room, and it was great. And that was
See, that one's looking real good. Look at that.
after we completely alloyed each other, like full on vlogs.
So whenever we got home Monday, I'd never seen this, or if I have, I forgot about it. But Tommy got so much sun on his face that he had little white bumps just pop up all over his face.
Blister.
Yep, water blisters.
I mean, there was like the head of a pin, little teeny tiny dots.
Mm-hmm.
And Teresa has some stuff in the cabinet in the bathroom and all to put on his face, and some aloe vera gel and some other stuff. But after she did that and cleaned up his face and all, the next day they were all gone. So, but it was weird seeing all those little teeny tiny pinheads all over his face.
Okay. So it's getting there. So,
Honey Badger, it said water in the garden. What I missed?
well, not a whole lot. We're still frying away. Talking about the explosion that they went through. I don't know. I mean, I get this text and it was kind of all over the place, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And my dyslexia didn't read the whole thing, so it was like, what? So I had to call to figure out. And the wife was, don't be mad, don't be mad, don't be mad. And I was like, what are you talking about? Was Pay driving? She said, no. I said, then okay.
So if I was driving, you would be mad.
I'd be a little sideways, probably. Only because your track record with driving my cars and wrecking them.
I've only wrecked one. I only wrecked one.
One silver and one dark gray.
No, he hit me. He backed into me.
So look, that one's looking pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not falling down, so.
Scotty said it's spam fried with oil is very, very healthy.
Well, it's not just oil; it's baking grease.
So it is fine.
So in the video that Tom sent me, they put it off like that, pulled it out. Well, let me get the rest of them because I think they're pretty close. Well, that one's. Let's see. Well, that one could be.
Leave it in a little bit.
So. And flip that one. So then they put it on. They put it out here to dry, and then they topped it with a seasoning of choice. So we're using the original Uncle Steve. And then we'll flip it. There we go. So I'll set that aside here. That's what it looks like. Y'all see that? Whoop.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice. So I'll set it aside here while these other ones finish up. Okay. Those are looking mighty good. This one really. I reckon you want it to not fall over as much, like flimsy, but as it cools, it'll tighten up.
Right.
So let's do that before I put more on. So at least I got some for the thumbnail. The rest may take forever. Okay. We'll set them back in. We may not get to the maple flavor.
I don't think we will. Just because it's halfway through show.
Yeah. I reckon I could just kick the heat up and fry it like 500 degrees. Let's try that.
Today, spam charcoal.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let me find a small pan. Keep talking, Pam.
How's everybody this week? What you guys do? Like I said, we have a bunch of people in. My roommate from college, Casey's down. She is hopefully having fun. I've given her a DIY project. She said thumbs up. She has
So,
a DIY project that she's doing.
Can y'all see this one? We're going to use the old Smoking Bears log skillet. Probably. Can you see that in the back?
Yeah.
Do I need to move it a little bit?
Right.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, the pop-up is up. And I said, yep, that's all we can see because the pop-up screen came up.
Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah, I still need to get some, I don't know, firmware security thing for.
Also, people said the 4th of July this week. Any plans? What's the plan?
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't really have any yet. I did see a little meme that had a dog and his head was looking over a sign, and it says "Fireworks scare the hell out of me," and then right below it had another dog with, or the same dog's head with another sign that said, "No, fireworks scare the hell out of me. Spend your money on a hooker. It's you can still get up with a bang."
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, that's funny. What?
Your new water bottle.
Huh?
Your new water bottle.
Oh,
That's something you could show them because
Yeah.
it's new and it's cool.
so they down in Charleston they have the Tervis store. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just a store with all these Tervises.
What's a turbis?
So it's like it's the predecessor to Yeti. It was those plastic cups that were double walled, but they were clear and they had like the little design in them or whatever. Anyway,
turbis is a cup.
your wife would know. And then they had, and Tamara would know. And then Yeti come out with their stainless steel line and all that, and Tervis already had that. But anyway, this is what was gifted to me.
Put it back and turn it inside. Oh, you can
So,
spin it and show it.
Yeah, it's a lightsaber. It's a new water bottle. So yeah. My nephew handed it to me and said, "Here." I was like, "Oh man, that's really cool." And they go, "It's yours." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." Wasn't expecting that.
He's buttering me up, getting ribs.
Yeah, they want ribs. His dad was talking to me about it. He's like, we're gonna want ribs, and I was like, "Yeah, I know." Let's see. I need a spoon of some sort. So yeah, I'll be doing a rib cook. Let me probably click on that. Let's get rid of this. There you go. I don't know where you're at on the comments, but so let's.
Big one that everyone here goes to Wyoming and spends thousands on fireworks. So it's always nice.
Yeah. Ooh, boy, that's getting hot. Yeah. Fireworks are legal here, so we have people that sell fireworks, and everybody and their brother shoots them all.
You can go down to any parking lot here in Rock Hill and they got trailers set up selling fireworks.
Yeah. And after the fireworks show that happened Juneteenth, right here behind my house, I think I ain't got to go nowhere. I mean, downtown they'll be doing something downtown, but Juneteenth, man, they were shooting them off left and right over here. So I'm sure they're going to do something good. But, all right, well,
There's always a big fireworks show at the Wisdom Coliseum, ain't there?
yes, I had to think about that one. Yes.
I can remember whenever Teresa and I were just dating, where her mama's house was. We would just sit on the front porch of her mama's house, and it's right between the fence and the golf course. And we could just see the big fireworks show.
Yeah. Well, I think it might be Winthrop or it's yeah, it should be Winthrop Coliseum. Oh, how do you get spam out of the container? So a little bit easier to do it this way. I kind of want the other one that has a roller on it so you don't go too thick. Trying to do so y'all can see
The
the.
one I have has an adjustable wire on it for you to make the thickness you want, and then you just screw in the set screw to lock the wire in place.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of looking for, but Old Wally World didn't have them, so they had this thing, and I was like, eh. And I know you're supposed to set it on here to adjust your height and slide it this way. And it works until you get to the end, and then it doesn't. Next time I'm at the thrift store, I'll be looking for. Uh-oh. She's a pulping. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, those are crisping up. Woo!
Honey Badger said he wanted to break the fireworks out, but it's been really, really dry there. We're supposed to get some rain today. But man, we haven't had any rain in forever. In these 100-degree days, everything's dead and drying.
Yeah, it's been several weeks. We've had little bits of moisture, but nothing, which is crazy because we just had like a whole bunch of rain for, days and days and days.
I know. It was so bad that my septic tank was just so full of water, we were having to go to the laundromat to wash our clothes because our washing machine would just add too much more water to our septic system. It's so nice to be able to wash clothes at the house again.
So it finally worked out.
Yeah. And in the backyard yesterday, whenever I was cutting the grass, you could see where all of the runoff lines are from my septic tank. So I had strips of super green grass in the backyard where all the drains are.
Well, I don't know if you all saw.
People says you could freeze the spam block and make it easier to slice off some.
Oh,
To me, if it was frozen, it'd be harder for it to slice up. That little cutter wouldn't work for you.
well, then you would use a knife, which I thought about doing, using a knife and. So let's see.
You can also order one of those things off the TV for $2. Just a big plastic tray. You set the whole block of spam in.
Oh yeah.
Handle and flip it out. You got 10 perfect slices.
The spam cutter. Yeah, we could do that. There was a lot of things I was like, yeah, we could do this, we could do that. But we're just having fun, so that is cooking up a lot faster. Shallow fry. I was going to use the E series and fry it up really quick, but I wanted to stick cast iron today. I don't know why. Nostalgic reasons, I guess. But
What's up that got going on this week?
well, that's what they were just talking about, the 4th.
Well, like,
Oh.
y'all.
Yeah, I don't have much of anything. We're doing I'm doing that thing Friday. So the big thing with that is just coming up with, a good Bible-based topic, and for a bunch of guys to talk about. That I've got a lot of material to talk about, to look through and whatever. So it's just organizing something like that. My dad was telling me yesterday, he was like, remember your grandpa, which was my dad's dad, of course. He used to be with the Gideons. And the Gideons were just a group of guys that, they went out and spread the word kind of thing, but then they went into prisons and stuff like that. They weren't like the LDL or anything like that. They're actually the ones who put Bibles in the hospital, or not hospital, in the hotels, in the hotels and motels. So
prison.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're known for, is the Bible research.
yeah. So anyway, my grandpa used to do that, and he was very, very shy when it came to public speaking. And what he would do is he would write his notes down on note cards, and then he would record it. So he would basically talk his idea through, kind of like a pre-gaming on a recorder, and if whatever the time limit was, that's where he would set it. So if the Gideon said, okay, well, you're going to give a speech and it's 5 minutes, he would put down what his thoughts were in his notes and then talk it all out, and it would have to be 5 minutes, like ending at 5 minutes. So my dad was like, you could do something like that, and I was like, I could. So I don't know. I got some stuff I'm looking at, and it's one of those that with this group, it's not centered around one sect. It's not all Southern Baptist. It's not all Presbyterian. We have people from all over, all walks of life, all different religions, but you look at them all, they're all based on a higher power. So anyway, we won't get into that. That's kind of politics. So these ones back here fried up really fast. I like that. So I'm going to put that down. Put that down. Okay. And then
This weekend there's a development called Ellis Pond down there across from the Indian Reservation, and I got to do a big cook for their HOA for Saturday. They're having a 4th of July appreciation thing for all of their community, and I got to cook barbecue for 200 people. Then I got another friend of mine, I had to do barbecue for 50 people. And now with all that going on, I decided to remember I should do my barbecue, for the 4th of July. I'm not going to do the sides this year like I normally do.
yeah.
I got too much stuff going on. I'm not going to have time or places to put all the sides and stuff if I cook them.
Okay.
It's just going to be strictly barbecue this week for me.
Okay. It looks like I'm going to be doing some ribs coming up. I've got 2 whole chickens coming up. One, I'm going to break out the chicken motorcycle that I got. This thing is awesome. I got it put together. I started the video. I got it put together, and then I got sidetracked in making the video. So I got it put together, and beer can fits in it, and there's no instructions, which is kind of weird, but you just kind of figure out how to put together all slots and you slide it together and whatever. But anyway, and then Tom and Charlie would probably know the progs from Star Wars, the little creatures that were with Chewbacca in the 8 and 9. And anyway, I've got one of those stuffed animals that somebody bought me, and I always thought it would be funny to do a video where you cook a chicken, but related to one of these frogs. Because in the Star Wars, Chewbacca actually has one on a rotisserie, and he's trying to eat it. And every time he goes to raise it to his mouth, one of them chimes in and is like, "Arr!" And he just looks at it, and they're like, "Arr!" And they give him the sad eyes, and they're like chickens.
Yeah, yeah. What are they saying?
Arr!
Okay.
Yeah. I've got it. I got to find it though. But so I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of doing a rotisserie, I'm going to do just kind of a bird on the Weber.
Okay.
Because if you do want to go rotisserie route, I can bring mine down for you. I put 2 chickens at a time on mine. Over charcoal, it's got the motor on the side.
Yeah.
You don't even need electricity, to plug it in because it's battery operated. So I can bring my rotisserie down for you if you want to go that route.
I'll get back with you on that. Because that could be a fun thing, a fun cook. Because we talked about doing like a Star Wars themed, series, right?
I remember like Jabba the Hutt reached into a jar and grabbed a frog animal and ate it.
Yes. I don't have frogs that we could eat like that.
We can find frogs.
Yeah, but I do have. Oh, that hurt. I do have this frog here that comes in a pancake mold, but I don't know how we would be able to do that and make it look like. I don't know. That probably won't work, but we could figure something out. Spam frogs.
Throw it in the blender, purify it, then squeeze it all into the frog mold.
Well, no, we didn't talk. We just took a block of spam and carved that out to look like a turkey.
Yeah, we did. That's what I was thinking was, can Pay make us frog out of spam? That'd be funny.
Maybe.
These are cooking up really good back here.
Sometimes I have a good idea.
You do. I should have just said, here, Rusty, this is my idea. Go with it. Yeah. Yes, Tom, I did say that. Rusty has a good idea.
Every once in a while.
Every now and again.
Also, take a look at the jammy pants of the day.
Oh,
Jammy pants of the day.
Pac-Man.
The Toy Story shirt. Kind of matching, y'all. Crazy.
Let's see. How do you fold this to make it look?
Like what, Pop? What are you trying to do? Like a triangle?
Something to make it look fancy coming up out of there. Well, keep talking, y'all, while I screw this up.
This week, my plan, I got my checks in the mail, so I'm going to deposit those. And then I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday.
Because you're still concussed.
Yes. I guess. And I'm going to make an angry phone call to the workers' comp because they're supposed to get meteorology, but they haven't, and they like to take every holiday off for 3 days. So I need to catch them before like July 1st.
Which is tomorrow.
So I'm calling them tomorrow.
We keep getting closer and closer to Tommy's surgery day. We're excited about that. That's July the 12th.
Yeah. How's this thing, Peyton?
It was all right. He was really happy because they haven't seen each other since she got out of college and she went home for the summer. The me and Teresa didn't even hang around.
That doesn't look good, does it?
We just said, y'all go out here, y'all have some fun, do what you want to do, and we left them alone. And me and Teresa went off on our own. We don't want to be what do you call it, a nuisance,
A third wheel.
right? Let the boyfriend and girlfriend spend some time alone together so they can do what they want to do and say what they want to say that they wouldn't do or say in front of us. To an extent, that is.
Yeah, Jordan.
Whoa. Why is he getting thrown into this?
I didn't say you did anything wrong yet. I'm just agreeing with Rusty. Which I know that's a contradiction. That
You're just full of contradictions today, huh?
I know.
We had a good time, me and Teresa. We haven't, gone out and done anything. Granted, it was just a day trip, but walking down Rainbow Road, looking at all those houses, going down to the battery, looking at the cannons and all the stuff there at the battery park. See, I'm from Charleston,
Right.
and granted, we moved up here whenever I finished third grade. So 79 was whenever we moved to Rock Hill from Charleston. And you go down to the battery park and see all the cannons out there. And there was 2 cannons. I've got pictures of me and my brother inside the cannon with our hands on the outside rim pulling our heads up. And Mama took the picture.
Yeah.
They have all the cannons filled with concrete now. You can't even get into the cannon.
Oh.
And but all the statues and stuff were there. It's just a nice day. You can see Fort Sumter off in the distance and walking out to the water. We didn't get in the water.
Yeah.
We was at one pier watching a pot of dolphins play around. That was cool. Then there was this market, what they called it. I think it was called the Charleston Market, whatever it was. But,
Yeah, the Charleston
but
Market.
you walk through and there's women sitting down making their sawgrass
Oh.
hats and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's where they used to trade slaves.
And they had the blocks there with big heavy rings on them. They used to have them attached to. And Teresa really liked that part. To me, it was boring. I didn't want to walk through the marketplace and look at jams and jellies and shirts and towels and pillows. And I didn't care about none of that.
Well, and it's going to come out wrong, but being that you can't see, it would be irritating to walk around looking at stuff.
Looking at that stuff. Now,
like I could see where that's.
there was a guy there who he just started his own beef jerky business. And he had a table set out with a whole bunch of samples out. I did enjoy that spot. And there was a lot of vendors that had, since we've been doing this barbecue stuff for so long, I started collecting pigs at the house. And little pig figures that were there at the market. They were cute and all. Teresa kept saying, oh, let's get this, let's get that. And I said, no, baby, we don't need to spend any money on it. I just said it was cute. I mean, I'm almost pigged out at the house. I got probably 200 pigs that the wife and the kids have started buying over the years because it's hard to shop for a dad. It gets to Christmas and Father's Day and stuff like that. We get everything we need or want during the year whenever we need it or want it. But they knew that Dad likes pigs, so every holiday there's pig this, pig that. I'm like, okay, I'm pigged out now. Let's stop.
All right. Well, these are looking real good. It's taking a lot longer to deep fry than shallow fry. Like these ones here are done. So I'm going to pull these out. These are the maple ones. So I did get some maple ones done.
I haven't tasted maple spam yet.
They've got so many different flavors, and I was kind of torn on which ones to get. So I remember my dad would get spam and my mom hated it. like absolutely despised it. He had to keep it in the like pantry. We had a oven in the wall. It wasn't like a range top. We had the range off to the side, and then you had the oven right here built into the wall.
That's where my house was growing up.
And he had this, all the canned goods and stuff Mom didn't like went into that cabinet underneath the oven. That's where he kept the Spam, and Mom would always load up the pantry and push all that to the back because she didn't like it. And every now and again, the old man would find it and he'd fry up some Spam sandwiches. But
I take a can of Spam, fry it up like that, like what you've done, and fry it off and take a piece of cheese, put a piece of cheese on it, and I would just eat it like that, just Spam and cheese.
yeah. Well, and we would get so this is going to be terrible. We would get Velveeta cheese. The block, the block.
There's no better cheese in the world than Velveeta block.
But when you slice it like this thick,
oh yeah,
and you make a sandwich, a bologna sandwich, oh man, the bologna was, you would get the thick slice Oscar Mayer, or you get the cheap stuff that had the red rind around it, and the cheese was thicker than the bologna. Yeah.
I love the Velveeta block. That's my favorite, processed cheese food product.
Yeah, and the store brand, it just ain't the same.
No, it's not.
Huh? How to use Facebook. Yep. So, but I don't know. Does 4th of July bring back any other memories for y'all?
A memory for me, whenever I was 9 years old, the first year we moved up here from Charleston. Only thing that Mom and Dad would let us do, by ourselves was sparklers. And back then, the sparklers were the kind that were on the metal ride. They were in the 12-inch box, and it had the metal in, like, because now they got sparklers that have like wooden or bamboo handles on them. Well, it was dark. I dropped the whole box of sparklers. I picked them all up and put them in my hand. And me and my brother and our best friend Wayne, we were all thought we were going to be smart. Let's make a super bright sparkler. Let's light them all at the same time. So I'm sitting here, and I lit the sparklers at the top, and I'm holding them. What I didn't realize is whenever I dropped them and I picked them back up, I had sparklers pointing up and pointing down. And so whenever it finally got to the middle way and started burning down, the skin, which you can still see the scar, took my 2 fingers here and melted the skin together. We had to go, they took me to the hospital. The doctor had to take a scalpel and separate my skin because I burned my 2 fingers together playing with sparklers.
Jeez.
And I remember that pretty vividly.
See, we always had, so my grandma still has, on the farm, my grandpa built dug it out and made a pond. And they put up a shelter house. And to this day, it's still a gathering spot. And every 4th of July, we would have, a big shindig. And anybody and everybody was welcome. And I mean, it was a big deal. And I just got the invite from my cousin about doing it this year. And I'm not going to be in Ohio. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be there. But my brother and my cousin would go to Indiana to get fireworks.
They're illegal in Ohio?
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So they would go to Indiana to get fireworks. So I don't know that I think they're still doing it. I hadn't talked to them to see whether they're doing it again, but I had shot a video some time ago when we were up there one time about the and recorded the fireworks. Kind of neat. But
I can remember having the Roman candles, whenever we were kids, and having candle wars with them, just pointing at each other and shooting balls of fire at each other.
man, we did that on a random cookout night. Like Roman candles,
Bottle rockets.
shooting
Shooting them out of our hands, pointing at each other.
Yeah, we did all that stupid stuff. We did all that stupid stuff. And then somewhere, somebody got the bright idea to start using a beer bottle to shoot off bottle rockets. I was like, where the heck did this come from? Because we always just had them in our hands. But somebody got smart and decided to do it that way now, which was good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good idea to practice safety when you're having a few beverages and
Playing with explosives.
yeah. It was just one of those. I was like, well, let's shoot some bottle rockets off. And they were like, well, you got to get a
bottle?
a bottle. And I was like, what? Yeah, well, that's how we do it now. When did that start? And I don't like that.
I know. And whenever I was a kid, I can remember the parents having, my mom and dad having bottles lined up for us to launch the rockets out of.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to be safe. But we also played with lawn darts. You remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'd play with those. So, I mean, it was like the bottle rockets are going off and the fireworks, and we're slinging them dudes around. And, yep.
I can remember being stupid.
No.
Me and Shane, my brother, throw the darts up into the air, and we'd be walking underneath them trying to catch them before they hit the ground.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me why they outlawed those and changed it to flat rubber ends filled with sand.
I have no, I didn't even know you could still get them.
Yeah, they got a round head now. It's like a little bean bag, and it's filled with sand, so that whenever they hit the ground, they stop. They don't bounce or whatever. And you just throw those now into the ring.
Oh. No. He was in there 4. So how do I have 5? Okay, cool. So I need a couple more of these to finish up so I can do the ooh. All right. So
Badger says, we had a Roman candle wars that made its way into my first Badger pad. The cops ended up showing up.
yeah, we can have
Watch an hour of frying spam. Makes me crave a salad.
But doesn't it look good, Charlie?
Let's see, what rig do you have made enough pork for 200 people? Well, I actually just sold my big pull behind last year. So what I do is I just do multiple batches in my drums right now. I do have a Pit Boss vertical that I can do, let's see here, 4 and 6, 4, 8. I can do 16 butts in it.
It's what, the Copperhead?
No, it's a PB5. And I can do quite a few in there, but mainly what I'm going to be using is I use my drum. I just like the drum so much better. The Pit Boss is great for ease of use. For set it and forget it, just keep checking the pit hopper, making sure the pellets don't go out. But flavor-wise, you just can't beat the drum.
You're welcome. I introduced him to the drum. Well, Charlie, I'm glad you held out for an
People
hour.
said put something down in the bottom of the can so they stick out more.
I did. I rolled up paper towels. That's what I did here. Is I rolled up paper towels in the bottom.
Badger said it's 10:06 a.m.
It's what?
He said 10:06 a.m. In other words, you're running late.
Yep. I'm running late. But we're frying. We're frying.
Badger said he found 2 sets of jarts in a garage sale about a month ago.
Oh, nice.
I wasn't letting my kids. I wasn't letting those go. My kids love them.
Heck yeah, buddy. So this one here is with that. I mean, you can see they're holding up really good. So I'm going to call these ones done just because I got to go. This last batch will take, I'll switch them over to this little pan and get on with it. But I'm glad you all stuck around for this.
Everybody loves watching spam fry.
Well, I just, if you all find something that you really want, you would like us to see that's inexpensive, hit me up. And we'll see what we can do. Like when a certain somebody's daughter sends me messages and it's like a primal beef, and I'm going, come on, really? Oh, this would be so good with its tri-tip with like 24 karat gold taters. Like, yeah, come on now. What was that other thing she sent that was like high dollar? She sends me all kinds of really high dollar stuff and stuff that would take longer than an hour. They're not even paying attention.
I don't know. They send so much different stuff.
Okay, so what I did, Charlie, is I washed the thing, the can. I pulled it out. I stuffed in about 4 paper towels. I got it folded in the bottom there. And then I'm taking 2 paper towels, folded so it's triangle like that, and then opened up a little bit. And the idea being is I can load up a few chips like so. And if I fold this up and down, it should fit in like so. Like that. What do you think? Oh, you can't see them. How's that?
That's much better.
That's a lot better. They look like 2 hash browns.
Yeah, you didn't know it was spam, but it doesn't. It's like McDonald's hash brown.
Well, good. Little Uncle Steve's right there. What do you think of that? Do they pass?
Visually, they do.
Hey, not in the kitchen.
He was talking.
Really?
I was talking to her.
Smooching ain't free, son. I'm telling you. Now you're going to have to try spam.
Dude, I tried so many things yesterday.
Oh, tell him about your experience.
So, Rusty, this guy right here could be your
Sticky rice.
yes, because he is more pickier,
More pictures.
yes, than a toddler.
But I tried a lot of
Yeah, tell 'em
stuff
what you
yesterday. I tried a redneck roll, which is it's like a spring roll with barbecue pork in it.
Yeah.
It was good. I think
Yep, we made those.
those are good. Crab cakes. They didn't put breading on it. Hated those. It was bad. I didn't like those. What else did I try?
Mac and cheese. The mac and cheese.
Oh, they messed that up too. And the grits weren't good. But
And then you tried praline.
It is terrible when somebody screws up grits.
right. But then the pralines, they're good.
You tried the regular.
I can't eat a whole bunch of them because they're so sweet, obviously.
Right.
I can eat a couple.
Yeah, me and Tanya and I went to Edison, and Tanya introduced me to the pralines down there. That was really good. But you're right, there was so sweet. You couldn't even eat a whole cookie, a whole one. You had to only eat it like bite.
Right, pretty much. The chocolate one was fantastic, though. I like chocolate.
And then you tried the fudge place
The
with
fudge
fudge
was
man.
good.
All right. I'm going to turn this around here and get a little thumbnail.
And
It was good.
then you tried Works cookies.
Yeah, the triple chocolate was fantastic.
You tried a lot.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, wait, do I put the third one though?
All right. So let's move the camera so y'all can let me know when it's on y'all. Well, how about y'all just from over here? Let's do this. I know. This is terrible. Stay still. I know Rex wants to get in on it. You see Rex? He's usually my taste test buddy. Okay, y'all stand right there. Let me see where the
Go down. There you go. That's good. There you go.
nice. All right, get one, Peg.
Okay.
Considering I've never had maple spam before, that will be my first choice.
Rex, go.
It's really good. It's really salty,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
super salty. We might not have even needed rub on this.
Probably not.
Woo!
I was thinking a dessert shake would have been better, but
But it's good. It's spam. You can't go wrong with spam.
Yeah. A little saltier, but if you mix it with eggs or a sandwich.
would you make it again?
Not with salt.
No,
Not with salt or no, period.
no, I'd fry the spam. I'd
Okay.
make spam sandwiches with it all day long. But I would not put more seasoning on it that was
Yeah,
high in salt content.
this time he's not over dramatic about the salt. It is.
Well, for it to be over salty for Rusty, that means it's going to be like way bad for us. For me. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, he's out the door.
No, somebody came in, or somebody was ringed or something.
So, alrighty.
Might as well try the
Try the bacon one. You know that's going to be a little saltier. So probably should have went with a dessert shake. Probably should have went with dessert.
This tastes better. The bacon flavored spam much better than the maple.
Woo! Woo! That's like Rex. Whoa. Back up, buddy. Back up. Rex is taking over the camera. Move, buddy.
But it is very salty.
Ooh. Yeah. Wow. get low sodium Spam and maybe use a little something sweet to combat like a dessert
All
shake.
right, Pickles. Calm down. He said dogs are more valuable than offspring. Calm down. Right there, buddy.
So, all right, well, that's all we got. Good show.
Good job, buddy.
And we will catch you guys on the next one. Remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. Y'all are awesome.
Have a great week, guys.